I'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
One word that has to permeate every CEO in a global company. It's growth. Everything is around growth. Everybody's got to be an innovator in your company. Everybody's got to be thinking of growth. How do we grow? How do we find a new segment? How do we modify a product? How do we go to a new location? Look, if the pie doesn't grow, you've got an ugly situation. People fighting for a smaller pie doesn't create anything good for any society. So you've got to grow. You've got to have an Apple around every corner, a Google around the next corner, another small company starting up over here, a garage over here with 5 people. And business has to be celebrated. Those entrepreneurs have to be celebrated. They're not bums. They're not bad people for growing businesses. They've got to be celebrated. There's got to be a national cry for growth, for making the country hum again. Growth solves all kinds of problems. It's an elixir. It's like taking a drug that makes the country so much more energized and excited. People aren't complaining at each other all the time. In the mid-90s, with the dot-com boom, people were just crazed with excitement because new companies were popping up everywhere. Some of them didn't make it, of course. But the idea of the feeling of growth and excitement, the idea of hunkering down, tearing out costs, doing that all day, that's not as much fun in business.
At a startup, no one really only has one job. I started pretty early, and I was one of only a few non-technical folks at the company, so I was doing everything. Sales, business development, marketing. I mean, I pretty much did every job at the company instead of IT support. I think that was the one job I didn't do. And so that's the beauty of working in a startup, is you get to see the entire business. And now over time, I got more and more focused. I was doing business development for a long time, helping to launch some really strategic partnerships with a variety of companies. Through that, I got really passionate and interested about partnerships between traditional media and social media, so I started focusing on kind of media partnerships, television, and I got more and more focused on that over time. So when I had my final role at Facebook, it was mostly in media partnerships.